We are going to talk about how hackers can access your mobile and laptop camera and steal your information by camfecting and its prevention. Some of the key terms we will be using here are camfecting, gadgets, webcam, privacy, cyber hygiene, etc. We are in the first step of ethical decision making, that is identifying the problem. We might have a lot of devices with an inbuilt camera connected to the internet, which gives a potential opportunity for hackers. We aren't even aware that our camera is active, and we are being remotely attacked. This process of attacking via web cameras is called camfecting. This issue, camfecting, violates Section 1.2, 1.6 and 1.7 of ACM General Ethical Principles, which are avoid harm, respect privacy, and honor confidentiality respectively. Moving forward to the privacy theories, the one that fits best in our case study is seclusion theory and information privacy. From the seclusion theory, the information and data of the users are kept private, and also users will have the right to be anonymous, solitude, and maintain secrecy. Likewise, information privacy will also protect the user's data and prevent it from data breaches, as the personal informations are sensitive. What acts or regulations the camfecting might attract? Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, U.S. Code Title 18, Section 1030, because this act addresses fraud and related activities in association with computer that includes accessing a computer without authorization or exceeding authorized access, transmitting a program, code or command that causes harm to a computer, threatening to cause damage to a protected computer. Now moving to second step, that is finding solutions. We have figured out possible ways to prevent camfecting. The first solution is developing camfecting detection software. Normally, there are lights turned on in camera when it is in use. The hackers are so clever that when they are performing camfecting, they just can remotely operate cameras without even the light turned on, so the users remain unaware. So, the first solution is developing software that detects and alert users about any unauthorized activities going on via inbuilt cameras in the gadgets with an inbuilt camera. Our second proposed solution is to aware people to practice cyber hygiene. This will be an approach to inform people to find a way to cover inbuilt cameras when not in use. These ways can be as simple as just putting a black tape on the camera up to having an integrated camera cover that can be automatically turned on off as per the necessity. We will also be emphasizing users to completely turn off the devices when in use, instead of letting them stay in different modes such as hibernation or sleep mode, which just doesn't only assist in preventing potential camfecting, but also helps to save power. According to the professional responsibility specified by ACM, we have covered Section 2.5, 2.7, and 2.9, which includes maintain high standards of professional competence, conduct, and ethical practice. Foster public awareness and understanding of computing, related technologies, and their consequences. And finally, design and implement systems that are robustly and usably secure. To study and find solutions for this internet-related vulnerability in an effective manner, we have identified the 3 V's, such as: the viewpoint is IT professionals, manufacture companies. The vision is implementing second alternative, that is covering the camera and turning off unused gadgets. And the visibility is users having a webcam on their gadgets. Talking on step 3, that is to evaluate and choose alternative. We have chosen the second alternative. Ethical approaches that are applied in this alternative are common good approach and utilitarian approach. The gadgets will be popular among the users because of the security features, which will lead towards increase in sales, whereas the user's privacy is secured. Since in this way the solution of making the webcam secure is beneficial to both manufacturers and users, the common good approach is applied in this solution. The solution is directed towards the positive outcome no matter what steps should be taken to achieve. According to CAPSIM, utilitarian strives to achieve the greatest good for the greatest number while creating the least amount of harm or preventing the greatest amount of suffering. Hence, the utilitarian approach is also applied in this solution. The ethical theory applied to the solution is utilitarianism. As per Investopedia, utilitarianism would say that an action is right if it results in the happiness of the greatest number of people in a society or a group. For instance, people rely every day on gadgets, and having their privacy information secure is essential. Since our solution serves a large number of users to keep their activities safe, utilitarianism theory is applied to the solution. We have incorporated different vital aspects of CSR in this decision process. Among them, our solution emphasizes on goodwill because our awareness program creates an environment to gain goodwill in the community. The another aspect is good business practices, as we are ethically working to solve people's problem and avoiding the situation that harms the community. Now let us move to the fourth step, action plan. Our action plan is to implement the second alternative. Who will be implementing? We ethical IT professionals will be awareing users to practice cyber hygiene. What will be done? We will be awareing gadget users to cover their unused camera and asking them to keep unused devices turned off. Also requesting manufacturers to create automatic camera blocking hardware systems. When? In a time frame of a few months to a year. Why is the action plan necessary? To protect the users from potential threats of camfecting. How? Awareness by utilizing mass media, social media, and public forums. The final step is evaluating the results. Some webcam hackers use Trojan malware to secretly install and run remote desktop software without your knowledge. You might think you're downloading something while actually carrying a hidden payload. Since the camera is the most vulnerable area on a computer, keeping the camera closed using opaque tape or covering it with automated hardware is the most correct and rational solution. Practical and simple solutions are actually the cheapest and easiest way to prevent camfecting. Thank you.